I have no plans for this stream other than drink this magnificent potion I made. Maybe I'll tell you about it, maybe I won't. As you probably already know, I'm a little weird about sharing my magic. I do consider this a potion. I'm going to tell you what's in it, but I probably won't tell you how I made it. Or I'll tell you how I made it and not what's in it. I have to think on that. Anyways, we're going to do a BRB so that we get 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Uh, so be back in 60 seconds, and if you have a deck preference, shout it out loud. Okay. Yo, I started stuffing my face with these fucking potato sticks. Talk about ASMR. Oh my god. They're Dutch coochie? Dutch coochie? I would believe it. This literally says Dutch coochie on it. Authentic German food, potato sticks, herbs of the Alps style, naturally flavored. ASMR. Amen. But for real though, tell me that doesn't say Dutch coochie. Hello? These pussy taste like Dutch coochie. No, I said it backwards. These potatoes taste like Dutch coochie. My bad. This pussy tastes like Dutch pussy. What? Okay, listen. Did you see it? It looks like Dutch coochie. And that's literally what it says. I don't know. Cheers. So it's the fall equinox, autumn equinox, and it's also the start of Libra season. Debatably today, tomorrow, after midnight, whatever. Yeah, herbs of the Alps. Like, okay, bro, y'all pussy tastes good as fuck, I guess. Cool. So I'm a fuck boy. Listen, that's not the point, okay? I'm a fuck boy. Look at the way I just talked about German women, you know? Yeah, sure, whatever that means. Anyway, I'm in recovery. I realize that I'm a fuck boy, so what are you gonna do? We're gonna help each other out of our fuck boys ways. Welcome to Illuminati Miss X's School for Fuck Boys. Shit. Um. Anyway, made a potion for Libra season. When I say potion, I think you should take it super lightly because I feel like potion implies that I'm saving it to be used on some particular situation. I think it also implies the level of magic. There's no like, there's no intended outcome just because there is intended, because it's intended. Does that make sense? I put intentions into this, but because it's a mix of ingredients with magical intentions, or otherwise, not even really magical, we'll talk about it, then it's a potion. Because I just mix my intentions, which is my magic, right, with my ingredients, which represent a number of things. So it's a potion, not in the sense of fairy godmother shit like Shrek, but let me tell you, it's really good. It's really good. I had a list of ingredients I wanted to use and then had to improvise, and I realized that's what Libra season's about: adaptability, um, going with the flow, deciding that some things are important and some things are not, right? Um, I swear to God, the thing is, when it is like a potion, I get fucked up. This is just really wine with one shot of vodka per whole bottle. I have topped off this glass like once, but like from here. But it fucking rips, dog. Peaches, simple syrup, keef, a little bit of honey, vanilla extract, lavender water, basil stems. Some good shit. Didn't even steep that long, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Can't wait to taste those peaches. They're probably so alcoholic. So I put the intentions into this being essentially peace, patience, prosperity. Peace within myself, patience for everyone else, and prosperity for all. Those were my grand magical intentions. Okay. That's the thing. I think perhaps I'm maybe not even selfish enough for things like magic or life in general, where I had to include, well, if I'm going to do it for myself, then I got to include it for everyone else. And that might dilute the whole process. That might actually, in the long run, weaken who I am or my own success with it. But I think it's just who I am as a person. I noticed it today. I was walking, and I always let the cars turn before I cross. It just seems like, duh, I'm going to take forever. First of all, I'm barely paying attention. Second, you can go 125 miles an hour. I can go 5 miles an hour at best, and I'm not going to do it in the way that I run. So you should just go. And the way people react to that is it's kind of mind-blowing. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up right now, other than thinking a lot about the fact that at the end of the day, I threw everyone in on it. Okay, and that's kind of it's always been a little more than problematic for me. The whole idea is to think of yourself first, then you can help other people. And I was like, well, if I want to help other people, then I'm gonna help everyone at the same time, including myself. Like if I'm gonna get the help or I'm gonna have the success, then everybody's got to. And whether or not it's feelings of worthiness or whether or not it's I think it's kind of just a mentality. I think it's altruism. I think it's humanitarian. I think, of course, I think those things. Some people think it's manipulative and grandiose. It's bizarre. But I take every lesson to heart, and people will constantly say, don't take it personally, but I disagree. I think you should take it personally. Even if you don't take it personally from a particular person, absolutely take your experiences personally. Why is this happening to you? Regardless of what's happening, regardless of who does it. Why is it happening to you? What lesson do you need to get out of this? Where do you see this reflecting in your other parts of life, whether it's within you or your past? Where do you see this as a problem? Why do you feel this way? What triggered you? Like, absolutely take shit personally. You don't have to take the other person personally, though. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters to an extent who it's coming from, but for you to have a lesson or to take it on as one has very little to do with the other person. Now, don't drive yourself crazy looking for a lesson in everything that happens, but if you notice a continuous pattern, then you gotta know, where does that come from? I might be, man, I'm telling you, I barely drank this, and it's wine, a shot of vodka, and some keef in fruit and simple syrup, essentially. And the last time I drank actually was when it went from Leo season to Virgo season, and I made a potion, the pineapple upside down wine. What do you call this? Peach Blossom Sunshine, probably. No, Lavender Blossom Sunshine. Peach Blossom sounds better though, doesn't it? Peach Blossom Sunshine. But the sunshine feels like peach. And we need an element of lavender. That's a key part of this because I feel like lavender is the most associate Libra term, word, anything I could think of. Peach Blossom Sunshine just sounds so good though. We're gonna keep it. It's a Peach Blossom Sunshine. I love making stuff. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be food, it could be drinks, it could be art. Like, I love making stuff. I love creating, you know? This whole trend of like trending fucks me up daily, bro. You think I give a fuck? It's trending. It's so weird that you guys do. It's like a really, when you see one, you can't help but see them all, right? Once you know what you're looking for or you know how to spot it, what in particular am I referring to doesn't even matter. Once you start to see that this world is shaped using a vision of a person who probably existed even thousands of years ago, maybe just hundreds, is bizarre. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. You can't re-see it. And the fact that we are so complacent to things because we are afraid of the criticism that comes with criticizing, right? Essentially cancel culture, saying you don't like someone or you don't like something is, wow, way to be hateful, way to be like uninclusive. I was gonna say exclusive, but that has an entirely different meaning and not just the opposite of inclusive. Way to be this and that. Yeah, well, things should be questioned. It's the same reason I think Lucifer really ain't such a bad guy. Now we see. Gotta question shit. If you just are doing and creating what you know is going to be popular, then you're part of a greater scheme that really has no benefits for you. Yeah, it does feel literally like that. That is literally how it feels. I'm getting a little fucked up. Is that weird? Seems inappropriate to do, but I gotta drink this. You know what I'm saying? And it's making me want to smoke because I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. And you kind of got to quit drinking and quit smoking at the same time. And so, even though alcohol, I never really crave it. I, once again, use it for special occasions like this, in which I'm using it ceremoniously. Um, Cigarettes, man, I smell one and I'm like, oh, the days. I hear somebody talk about it and I'm like, yes, my chronically abusive and toxic fucking relationship with cigarettes calls my name. Cheers. So, if you want to do tarot, by the way, we totally can. It's just this me and you, buddy, quiet. Figure we could like wait a little longer to see if anybody comes through for tarot, and if we wait too long and nobody shows up, then we'll just do it for ourselves. But I guess I also have a board of thoughts here. I like throughout the week will write stuff down that I'm like, I'll bring that up in my stream. I'll have this discussion and blah blah blah. And lately I've been so like fixated on what we're doing that I haven't crossed many of these off my list. I'm also really behind on my work. People assume things I think about my life or what I do based on my life and what I do. Kind of reasonable in a way, but you know, sometimes you don't always have the time to waste, right? I got shit to do, and I think it's retrograde. I think it also coincides with my period greatly, which is irritating for me. Um, because I'm like, oh, intrusive thoughts, anxiety, I want to cry, now I'm angry, oh my god, of course I'm 12 days out from my period. Even when I don't pay attention to it, that shit comes up. I have tried to gaslight myself into thinking PMDD is not real in the same way that everyone else tries to gaslight me into thinking PMDD is not real. However, it is real. What are you going to do? And it creeps up on me even when I'm expecting it, in a sense. So it's been one of those weeks. The alcohol is probably helping. A moisturizer? Okay, I'm into it. I also am low-key looking up the new moon. When is it? People been talking about when the new moon, is that because it was coming up? Full moon was only when? 13th again? No. Oh, exactly. And I smoked cigs in my youth, so I feel like I gave up those years and like I want right. I mean, who came up with cigarettes is one thing because it's like people were rolling tobacco for centuries before big tobacco decided to pop up and start adding chemicals to it and fiberglass filters. Like that was weird, admittedly weird. The process of smoking tobacco, once again, is ritualistic and too very natural, in my opinion. But the way things have happened, not so much, huh? Very strange. New moon, September. Mm-hmm. September 26th. Love that for my bestie. 4 more days till the new moon. So, full moons, cleanse and release. Put in your requests for what you want to leave. New moon, create and reinstate. Put in your requests for what you want to stay. Okay? I should write that down and rhymed. I'm really bad about not writing stuff down, not rewatching my videos, not having a jam ounce of my own wisdom. It irritates me sometimes. I'm in a mood, aren't I? That is so annoying. I really hope Tyler Durden doesn't show up this month. That would really kill everyone's vibe. I'm not gonna lie. What did I just say? Full moon. Full moon was release, right? Release. And what goes? New moon. Recreate. And reinstate. Okay. Wednesdays. So the phrase recreate has been on my mind because to say, you know what? It's so funny. Okay. There's always so many thoughts. I'm trying to focus in spiritually and it's hitting. It's clicking. I feel like all these thoughts are popping in my head. This is what I meant to share. This is why I had this 20-minute monologue. I don't care. Um, but then I'm also like in this state of anxiety, wanting to cry, having intrusive thoughts. It's fucking terrible. It's annoying. I honestly think the alcohol is helping the balance. I'm not trying to get drunk, but my thoughts are all over the place. I am very excitable. I can be very loud. And I think that something like alcohol or even weed can make it seem like it has such a huge influence over my personality when really I am just a different person like every day in the most irritating and fun ways. So I bought a pack of notebooks like the one time. My how do you say biannual if I'm talking about 2 years instead of twice a year? Annually buy? No, I'm buy all the time. But I go to Target approximately every 2 years, and so I bought a 3 pack of notebooks that I really liked, and one of them has ocean creatures on it. So I'm like, this will be for writing by the water. Of course, I haven't been by the water in ages, so that was a bust so far. And then I have one with plants on it, and I said, oh, I'm gonna write in that one for when I am outside writing, right? So when I'm at the park, I go crazy. And then this one has bugs on it, and so I write in it when I'm buzzing. When I'm buzzing, like right now, I'm buzzing. And I also consider the spiritual buzz to be buzzing. And I also think that all those bugs buzzing around your head, well, they fly in the air as you comb your hair, and the summertime will make you reach the mosquito bite. I'm not over summer being over, by the way. I'm like very much attached. So I feel like I'm gonna be taking some notes tonight. I think we should take notes tonight. I think it's one of those nights. Um, like I said, a lot of stuff was coming up when I was writing just now. I wrote a poem today if you want to hear it. I'll take a commercial break. You decide, maybe pick a number. We'll go from there. Kind of a weird start, I get it, but I feel like we're getting in the groove, and I am talking out what I'm doing. How are you? Tell me. During this nice little commercial break, 60 seconds, I'll be right here. Okay. Okay. How we doing?